Hi, so I am back. Today is Saturday, the 18th of April. Let me just check that. Yeah, Saturday, the 18th of April. Um, so I was doing a little bit of research yesterday afternoon, and I felt myself becoming more and more annoyed. And that goes back to when I first got my diagnosis and went to see the doctor and came away from that with no information and a prescription. Now, I don't know if it was on me to ask the questions, but I would expect there's like a minimum baseline of information that you should get from your doctor, like information on what metformin is and what it does for you, how long I can expect to take it, what can I proactively do to reduce my diabetes or even get it into remission. What food should I be eating and what foods should I not be eating? But I came away with none of that. I came away with confusion and shock. Now, after speaking with friends and family over the last couple of years, it seems to be the NHS's norm to just treat symptoms instead of trying to get to the root cause. And maybe I'm just seeing that from my point of view. Maybe, the NHS and the doctors have just got tired of it, giving everybody the information that they require to make better choices in their life, and not just around diabetes, but about other issues and health issues. And they've just seen people just don't listen. So they've given up. I don't think that's the reason. I think it's just the cheaper option to look after symptoms rather than get to the root cause. Now, the metformin that I've been prescribed, as many of you probably have as well, I seem like more of a prison sentence. I'm going to be on it for the rest of my life if I don't proactively do something. And also, 1 in 2 people with type 2 diabetes will end up on insulin. And I definitely do not want that to happen. So that's the reason why I'm proactively fighting diabetes. And the thing that really pissed me off a few days ago, and my anger grew on that yesterday, was the fact that if you're diabetic in the UK, you get your medication for free, which is great. Problem I had, and I think many others, they don't tell you. You have to actually request from your doctor to get what's called an exemption application and send that off to the NHS. And they forward that then to your pharmacy, letting them know that your medication is free. So my question is, why isn't that just a part of the pack that you get, the information pack, the non-existent one, that you get from your doctor or from the surgery once you're first diagnosed with diabetes? Now, I don't necessarily need to get medication for free, but it's a nice to have, especially when you think some people are on 4 tablets a day. That can run into becoming very expensive when 2 packs of metformin cost around £10. Now, I was originally planning to address that with the surgery on the 27th when I go for my next appointment. But yesterday, my wife decided she wanted to go to the surgery to make an appointment to get some blood work done, an MOT, because she's also worried maybe about diabetes and maybe some other things. Now, she's no way as big as I am. But like I said before, not just people who are overweight get diabetes type 2. So I was doing some research yesterday on the internet, and specifically on YouTube. I came across a guy who was also documenting his diabetes 2 journey and going down a similar path that I am, but with a completely different method. Now, in his area, the NHS offers something called the soup and shake diet. Now, and I don't know if they offer that where I am. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not interested in it. But it consists of shakes in powder form and a plan, and you get a coach, which all sounds great. And let's go back a bit. This plan is supposed to last 8 weeks, and then you slowly reintroduce normal food back into your diet. And this guy's been documenting his journey for over a year, and he's been on and off these shakes and soups constantly. And for me, that's just a sign that this is just I don't want to call it a fad, because for some people it works, but it's not a lifestyle change. You're just doing a quick fix, which won't last, in my opinion. So it looks like the NHS is doing something, but in my opinion, not the right thing. Advising on what you can do diet-wise to help with your diabetes diagnosis. Lifestyle change, exercise. In my opinion, it's not enough. Maybe that's different in your area. Maybe it's just the doctor that I have. So let me know in the comments if you've had a different experience as far as information that you received and any guidance. Now, while I was walking along the seafront, I came across a group of about 10, 12 guys. It's like my age group. So let's say 50 upwards. And they asked me to take a group photo of them. So I took a few shots and then sort of asked them, what are you guys up to? And they do like a bi-weekly men's health walk. So I said, I'll take a look at your Facebook group or Facebook page, and I'm going to join you next Tuesday on this, because this seems to be exactly the right thing for me. A, it's another opportunity to get some steps in, but B, also to chat with guys sort of like my age, outside of my friends group. So I'm actually looking forward to it, and I'll report back next Tuesday. So yeah, just to summarize, I was a bit pissed off the last day, and this morning still a bit annoyed just about the lack of information you're given, especially about the medication costs, and just the lack of information about how to fight against your diabetes without being in the prison of metformin, maybe later on insulin, which is, for me, ridiculous. So thanks again for tuning in. If you are liking the content and want to hear a little bit more about my journey, then please do consider subscribing, and please do give the video a like and drop a comment down below if you've got a little bit more information about the soup and shake diet or the cost of medication. And if you've had a journey that's been on metformin and you've got off it, or you've gone from metformin onto insulin, that would be really interesting. Yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.